sexual pancakes. Them 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 sexual
I'll climb down off of here, talk to some of you audience members. How you doing, man? How are you doing? Oh, where'd you come from? St. Louis. Oh my God, it's so good to have you here. Oh, goodness. What do you think of it? When were you in St. Louis, Brian?
In St. Louis?
Have you ever been to St. Louis, King Butter?
I have been in St. Louis.
I'm sorry that you've been in St. Louis, because I was in St. Louis.
He's no longer a saint.
I was caught on a bridge in St. Louis in my parents' 76 Nova, somewhere around 1977, en route from Kansas City to Williamsburg, Kentucky, because we had been attending the annual Southern Baptist Convention in Kansas City, Missouri that year, and the only thing I remember significantly from that event was watching the first Rocky movie at the multiplex in Kansas City, Missouri, which surely was an impressive city for a young boy from Kentucky in the somewhat scuzzy town of Dayton, Ohio. It's so funky, it's so funky, you can smell people's armpits when they're walking by you on the arcade. All the boys wear their jeans down around their butts. Sometimes they have been watching their butts. You can smell them. You can smell their butts. And if they're real freaky, nasty and trifling, you can smell their bad teepuses, because they ain't got no teepuses.
I walked down on East Third of the stairs. Cops and whores and junkies, I don't care. I'm looking for liquor, my brain is on fire. I got everything that goes along with my hedonistic desires. As I walk down this crazy avenue, freakiest people on earth, oh my God, what a motley crew. All the girls are pregnant, just around age 13. There's a guy next to me snorting crystal. Man, these streets is mean. Lord, can you hear me? We're going insane. A place lost and weary. Sticks to the brain. Oh, I'm weary. Gonna take the south train. Just another East Dayton Saturday night. I walk down on East Third, oh, my mind is bare. Sidewalk punks and junk cars, I do declare. I'm searching for answers, but none are coming through. The old man at the corner market ain't got none. He said it's through. Lord, can you hear me? We're going insane. Place lost and weary.
Football coach, Lee Britton. Man, Lee Britton was fantastic. And he was one of the most influential people in my entire life. But old Lee, he'd come to football practice. He was a house remodeler and painter in overalls, all covered with paint. He'd be smoking a cigarette during practice. You know, if anybody did that today, everyone would freak out. But not Lee Britton. He didn't give a damn about what everyone else thinks. And he was just a hard-ass old briar from Jackson, Kentucky, down in bloody Breathitt County, which is legendary for its moonshine runners and bloody history of outlaws and gunfire. Look it up on Google. Anyway, our first season with Lee was kind of mediocre. I think we ended up we won more than we lost, or we were 500. I think we won more than we lost, like 4-2. We played a game in Trotwood, Ohio, and they had this guy who was like the AAU sprinter champion. We got spanked by Trotwood real bad, like 42-7, or yeah, it was a romping. And when we got back from the game on the school bus, I'll never forget it. Old Lee comes out and it's like, "Get your gear, get out on the field. By God," or something like that. And I was just like, oh my God. He gets us out after the game, because we played like pansies, you know, lollygagging to the ball, psyched out, scared, you know, going down instead of up in to meet the blocks. And made us do 10 100-yard bear crawls, which are basically I'd be on all fours, you know, crawling like a bear. By the end of it, half the team had quit. Their parents cursing the coaches. We'll never bring our child back. And the rest of us either crying or just stoically finishing the 2,000 yards worth of bear crawls. And I think we ended up with like 22 guys left on. It was like 50 kids on the team at that time. And after that, more than half quit that night. It was obviously traumatic for a lot of people. But old Lee did not give a damn, and flat out told the parents and the kids, if you don't want to finish these bear crawls, and we don't need you. Sayonara. And we won every game the rest of the season. We had like 11 guys, or 10 guys, 9 or 10 guys playing one way, and a couple guys playing both ways. Barely enough to like survive like any kind of injuries, and we had just enough to like scrimmage each other during practice. And then the next year, when Lee was coach again, we won every single game. We went undefeated our 8th grade year, and it was with still the small, scraggly group of guys who everyone underestimated, and got our hind ends handed to us on a platter by the Trotwood Madison Rams sometime back in 1981 or 2, sometime back in that era. God, can't believe it's all gone this fast. But the lesson I take from Lee was follow your vision. Do not pay attention to the naysayers. Sands for the ability to let them offer you fuel for your own fire. Until then, I am Drexel Dave Sparks, high above the urban Appalachian Babylon of the United States, East Dayton, Ohio, and I bid you adieu.